Friends? Hey, it's Mike here. Hope you're having a great weekend. It's Sunday evening here, and our apple tree is producing these amazing apples. And my wife says, Mike, please go to the yard, grab some apples. I'm going to make some low carb bread, lowish carb bread, no grains or anything like that. And, I just wanted to hop on here and just see if you all would eat these apples. So I know the camera's a little wonky. Thanks for hopping on, friends. Would you eat that? These are amazing. I'll show you the apple tree in just a minute, but I love catching up with you guys, and we're gonna go walk over and say hi to the turkeys. Thanksgiving 1 and Thanksgiving 2. Thanks for hopping on, guys. You would eat them. Kathleen says she would eat them. You're gonna crack up when you see this, Kathleen. All right, so Nezzy's playing on the trampoline here. So this is a little table where I do some woodwork sometimes. There's a chicken coop. Look at Thanksgiving 1 and 2. You all want to see them up close? There's Bug. So the point of making this video is I wanted to address something I've been thinking about for a long time. And that's this idea that just perhaps for some people, the ketogenic diet could be a seasonally, something that you adhere to seasonally. Jim D in the house. What's up, Jim? Great to connect with you as always. Thanks for being here. So I have this theory that being keto might be something. Frank says he only eats berries. I agree with that. But Frank, let me ask you: if you grew these in your own yard and you knew that your chickens had added their chicken manure to this, would you eat them? And I do eat these when I'm physically active, and my wife's about to make some bread. So Rusty says I just eat berries too. So I'm going to present the same question to you, Rusty. Would you eat these? Frank says no, I will not. Okay. Number one, I'm curious why, if you wouldn't eat these, whether you're right here now, okay, organic, grown in your own yard, would you eat these? If not, why? Let me know. I'm totally curious because um, I've been having more carbohydrates lately because they're what's growing in our yard. As you can see behind us, we have, fig trees, we have walnut trees, we have almond trees, we have apple trees, we have everything. Um, Fructose from fruit is going to be metabolized slightly differently than fructose from corn and things like that because it's much smaller amounts. So Patricia says yes, I would. The first person. All right, Patricia. So guys, that's the question I'm going to pose to you. Let's go talk to some turkeys. Let's go. Nez, you want to talk to the turkeys? Sorry if it's wobbly. I don't have my stabilizer with me. Laura says if it's in season and organic, sure. All right. I'm going to turn the camera around, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. So Myra says fructose causes fatty liver. Not fructose from an apple. Apples don't cause fatty liver. Fructose from corn does in a can. All right. So here's Thanksgiving 1 and Thanksgiving 2. Well, hello. They were fighting earlier. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely crazy. So, oh man. Oh, my lord. Did you all see that? Turkeys. So there is Thanksgiving 1 and Thanksgiving 2. So the question for you guys is we are going to FD says that's fertilizer. That is going to be for us, that's our neighbor's bird, and we're going to harvest these for Thanksgiving. Do you want to see this? I'm tempted to film the whole process. If you're interested, let me know. If you think that'd be, I'm sure all of you eat Thanksgiving turkey and everything like that. I want to share with you what goes on behind the scenes. If you're interested in seeing that, just let me know. If you're not, totally share your opinion either way. I'm curious about that. And Tony says, we just went apple picking last week. Definitely eat these. Yeah. See, Tony, I agree with you. I think if it's in season, cool. Patricia says, sure. Kathleen says, yes, I am. Cool. All right, guys. Well, it's going down. Someone says, no. No, thank you. Here's the chicks.
By the way, but looks like it's morning.
I know. Thanks for the comments, guys. How was your weekend, friends? It's always great to be with you. I got an awesome video coming. Actually, let's say hi to Nezzy. Nezzy, say hi to YouTube.
Hi, I got my phone.
Nezzy, can you tell everyone what we did earlier? Well, we did a lot of things today, but were you on camera?
Yeah.
What was Dad talking about?
Putting coffee in his butt.
We were talking about enemas, guys. So if you ever experience constipation on a ketogenic diet, subscribe to the channel. Check it tomorrow morning. We had a great video. But let's go back to the turkeys and the chickens. I want to share with you because I know all of you love eggs. You see that bird right there? That's called a black copper moran, okay? And they lay the best eggs in the whole wide world. They're very sought after, just so you know. She's trying to run away from us. She's a little camera shy, this one. What's up, guys?
Look, I'm showing them too, my phone.
Yeah, we went to a garage sale. Nezzy got a fake phone, so she thinks she's really cool. Thanks for hopping on a Sunday, guys. If you like this content, it's just, we're just having fun here in the yard. So let me get back to it. So the question
Dad,
is,
can I get out?
yeah, you can get out.
But how?
Someone says, how do you clean your chickens? They look dirty. Yeah, they go through this molting phase. And so I need to let Nezzy out.
I'm gonna show them a video. Cheers.
Jay says, fruit is not the problem. Jay, I agree with you 100%. Fruit can be a problem, but it is not the problem. And when we talk about fructose from fruit, that's usually not what is causing people to get non-alcoholic fatty liver and so on. So Jay, I agree with you 100%. So someone says, how do you clean the chickens? Chickens, they take dust baths. We've only cleaned them a few times, like in a bath itself. Hey, thanks for that, random people. I like that. So if you guys are listening and you like this content, hit that like button. That just lets me know that I should do more of these. Sometimes I have so many things I want to share with you, but I'm like, oh man, I don't have time to edit this video or whatever. So these random lives work out. So let's see Thanksgiving 1 and 2 again. So question for you. I know we have a lot of new people on just now. We're going to harvest these birds for Thanksgiving. Do you want to see it? Yay or nay? Let me know. I just want to share content that you're interested in, learn more about, because I know all of you probably eat Thanksgiving turkey, but maybe some of you have never been part of the process. So I just want to share that with you so you know what's going on. These birds are really actually funny. They were fighting earlier. I don't know if you all have seen giraffes fight. They fight with their necks, and that's how turkeys fight. It was so crazy seeing them go at it because they're two toms. Okay, Judy, I get the point. And no. But so, Judy, are you a vegan or do you just not want to understand how your food is prepared? Let me know. Johnny says, I'm fasting. Apples look so good. Hey, bud. What's going on? They're balancing up here, huh? So that's Thanksgiving 1, Thanksgiving 2. They're hanging out with the... Oh, man. There goes more fertilizer. Did you all see that? What are we talking about? Ed, thanks for bringing me back to the topic at hand. We are talking about seasonal eating, and I got onto a tangent talking about Thanksgiving and turkeys and everything like that. So this is our chicken coop, chicken palace. They sleep in that little shed behind me. But we're talking about eating seasonally. And so my wife, what brought me to start up this live video is my wife is making some bread. And she uses a lot of eggs, apples, and a little coconut flour and makes a low carb-ish, it's seasonally available carbs, bread. And so I was pulling these off the apple tree and look at all the different colors on these apples. I mean, they're right from our apple tree where the chickens usually sleep. And I was asking myself, like, would I be worried about ketones in a ketogenic diet if this is all I had available to me? And so I just wanted to ask you guys what your perspective is. I always like hearing what you think and what you would do. And would you eat these organic apples that are fertilized with free range chickens? Would you eat them? Yes or no? And I'm just curious to learn what you think. But I found that when I have these apples before exercise or during exercise, I have such a better workout. So therefore, my answer to that question would be yes. But in January, these are not going to be available. In December, these will not be available unless we make jam out of them or preserves. So to me, it seems that keto, it makes sense to me. Obviously, if you're not obese, if you have normal blood sugar levels, if you don't have any neurologic ailments, and it makes sense that ketosis and nutritional ketosis is more of a seasonal, it's a seasonal diet. I don't know. I'm literally thinking this through as I'm talking to you. Um, and my phone's telling me I only have 10% battery life, so I'm gonna have to end this soon, unfortunately. But I'll be following and listening to your comments and your feedback later. Ed says, I surround my seasonal carbs around my workouts. Ed, I love that perspective. And someone says that's making sense. Random people, she says, my mom lost 59 pounds on keto. She's full into it. Absolutely. I think if you need to lose 60 pounds, don't have these apples. But if you're trying to optimize your exercise performance and your low carb, don't be scared about having fruit that's in season, that was grown or produced within a 100-mile radius of your where you live, and have that around activity. I just, you know, I could be wrong on that. I know other people in our space, in the low carb space, are talking about how you only need fats and protein, and these are unnecessary. And I understand that. I respect that. But when something's grown like in your backyard, I don't know. I can't let this go to waste. That's just me. Maybe not. Maybe that's just how I roll. Um, anyway, so that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. As always, I'm so excited that you're here, that you're tuning in. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for subscribing. Got an awesome video for you tomorrow. Someone says, Mike says one apple would still keep you in a ketogenic range. So that's a good question. It definitely kicks me out of ketosis, albeit temporarily. So, like, if I have this now, in an hour, if I test my ketones, they might be like 0.2 millimolar, but tomorrow morning, my fasting glucose will be like 72 and my ketones will be high, right? So, I think it really depends on how much. I know that chair is upside down. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Nezzy looks so bad. Um, so, that's the thing. So, I think carbohydrates, your ability to tolerate them. Now someone wants an apple. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you hungry. We'll get these out of the picture. Um, but that's the cool thing about growing it yourself, guys. It's a lot of fun. So I'd encourage you, if you save, do what you can to be able to provide for yourself. It feels really good. And, sometimes it's not going to be 100% keto, but as long as you're physically active, as long as you're getting a good sleep, as long as you're compressing that feeding window, I think that's what's the most healthy. So I'll just end this discussion now, and I'll follow your comments later. Um, I'm the strongest I've been since I was 27 years old. I just turned 36 on August 31st, and I've been having more carbohydrates around exercise, and I think there's something to that. Maybe not for everyone. I think you have to maybe get to a certain place with your blood sugar regulation, your sleep, your stress management, and so forth. But anyway, just wanted to kind of hop on with you guys. I'll share with you on Instagram. If we're not connected on Instagram, friends, just search in Instagram, Mike Mutzel. Send me a DM. Say, hey, I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel, or I saw you on YouTube. Just want to say what's up. I'll reply to you. I love connecting with you. I'm obviously, I love YouTube, and I'm active here like 2 to 3 days a week, but on Instagram every single morning we're there. And I just want to share with you one little thing that I posted this morning, and that's this cold plunge, right? We moved the cold plunge. That's our bedroom right there. First thing in the morning, guys, I'm doing a 45-day experiment. Well, challenge to myself, hopping in that water right there, first thing in the morning before I do anything. And I want to present that challenge to you, because getting in that cold plunge is going to be the hardest thing that I do the entire day, right? Sending an email, going to a meeting, taking my kids to school, paying bills, like that stuff's not hard compared to hopping in the cold plunge. So my challenge to you for the month of October, tomorrow's the 1st of October, right, is what can you do first thing in the morning that's going to really challenge you? And I think getting in a cold plunge would do that. For some of you, exercising might be that challenge. For others, it might be meditation. So I want to challenge you, do something to tackle the hardest thing first thing in the morning. So I want to know what that is for you. Type it in the comments. I'll be following this, guys. If you're interested in doing this challenge in October, is doing something that's very uncomfortable first thing in the morning. For me, that's hopping in a cold plunge. It's like 50 degrees, 45 degrees. It's really uncomfortable. But you know what? Like I said, it's that mental challenge. It's really, what does a cold plunge do for you? So much, so much. I'm getting to this alert. We have another video on that, guys. If you're interested, just type in on YouTube brown fat Mike Mutzel. It'll pull up. It's starting to rain really, really hard. I'm gonna have to go in a minute. But friends, I'll be following the comments. If you like this sort of short format content, hit that like button, and I can always hop on live on my phone. It's raining really hard now. So I hope you have an awesome night. I really am grateful that you're tuning in right now. If you're watching the replay, cheers to you. Hats off to you. No, look, Nezzy's coming in. Nezzy, why are you coming in?
Well,
Well,
it's
so?
raining. And I said
All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. Hope you have an awesome evening, awesome week. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, friends.